Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so excited to present the first edition of Smoke Therapy 2020 Thanksgiving Edition. My name is Jonathan Barbecue. I'm going to give us a few minutes just to allow some people to get into the live stream here, and then we'll get on our way. But to kick things off, in the meantime, the in-between time, as you get into the live stream here, let's do a little roll call. Let me know where everybody's tuning in from. I want to know where everybody is tuning in from. If you're just joining us, happy Veterans Day. Thanksgiving is right around the corner. What better way to celebrate and honor some of our vets by doing a little Smoke Therapy 2020 Thanksgiving edition. You're going to hear me say it multiple times throughout this stream, but I always want to give a shout out to our veterans. We thank you. God bless y'all for sure. There we go. We got some Illinois in the house. We got Atlanta, Georgia in the house. Nashville's popping off. What's going on? This is going to be a good old time. I like to do these things cookout style, so I'm going to have fun with you guys, and we definitely want to make sure we keep you all involved. And what we're doing today is old school turkey, baby. Now, I'm going to be putting a Southwest spin on it, but you can definitely, do it your way. One of my main things I always like to say is, if it's your grill, it's your rules. And if it's your food, it's your rules. So super excited to be able to share this with you all. North Carolina, what's going on? Awesome, we got Canada in the house. Thank you very much for joining. A couple more minutes will allow a few more people to join on in the live stream, and then we'll get started. Arkansas, what's going on? Pennsylvania, wow, this is amazing. This is beautiful. Hope everyone is enjoying their Veterans Day. Vero Beach, Florida, what's going on? Kansas City, I love it, man. I love it. Hey, not to get lost in the sauce of all this stuff that's going on. It is Veterans Day. If you happen to be a veteran, you know what? In the comments, drop us a flag. We want to salute you and thank you for your service. And if you're just happy that today is Veterans Day, drop a flag in the comments as well, man. We'll get started here soon. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Wisconsin is in the house. I love it, man. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Louisiana, Monroe. Okay. Cleveland, Ohio. We got a few people up in here, man. Chris, love it, man. Shout out to our vets. Love it, man. This is the Thanksgiving edition of Smoke Therapy 2020. Once again, if you're just joining us, my name is Jonathan. I go by Jonathan Barbecue, and I am an official brand ambassador of Oklahoma Joe's, and I am so excited and honored to be sharing this time and space with you all. Today we're going to be doing a Southwest style spatchcock turkey, of course, Thanksgiving edition. And I can't wait to show you what we have in store. So really quick, just to get things jumping off here, we got smoke rolling. I'm going to turn this bad boy down. Really quick, a little bit about myself. I'll keep it short, too. I've been doing backyard barbecue for the last 8 or 9 years. On Instagram and Facebook, I go by Jonathan Barbecue. I'm a father. I'm a husband. And I'm a fan, I'm a student of the game of barbecue, so I'm happy to be able to put some people up on game today. All right, so without further ado, let's get the ball rolling on this thing. The first things first, what is smoke therapy? Oklahoma Joe's has been awesome enough to create this kind of community and movement where we understand there's a lot of stuff going on in our worlds right now. Not to get too off and dive into the details, but there's a lot of crazy stuff going on, and sometimes you just need a little bit of therapy. And there's a group of people all over the world who love to get out, smoke on their grills, whether it's a pellet grill, an old school offset smoker, no matter what it is. We all can have a common ground, which is the love of smoke, hence Smoke Therapy 2020. Oklahoma Joe's has been awesome to create this community vibe where everyone can use the hashtag Smoke Therapy 2020, show off your cooks, you know, and spread, you know, positivity and love. And that's what barbecue is all about. It's about camaraderie. It's about family. It's about friends. And most importantly, not getting caught in the details. So without further ado, I'm going to transition over to show you guys how I do my style of spatchcock turkey. Stay tuned. Really quick, I'm gonna head in, I'm gonna grab that turkey, and then I'll head right on back out. All right, my friends, if you can hear me, just give me a thumbs up. Just grab my turkey out here. I got my bird chilling in the cooler right now. Pull this up here. Awesome, thank you, Jonathan. I love that name, brother. All right, I got my gloves on. Let's get down to business. I'm gonna bring you guys in here. Chris Smith, what's going on? Bring you guys a little up close and personal. I'm going live from Phoenix, Arizona right now. So you can see the sun is shining. We got good vibes. We got smoke rolling. What better way to do this thing, man? All right, so let's talk about the spatchcocking process. Move some of this stuff over here. What I've already went ahead and do, there's a few things I've already went ahead and done. First in the process, you always want to make sure that you brine your turkey. You know, do your thing, you know what I mean? So you don't, these aren't rules, these are just my suggestions. You want to brine your turkey, and then on the day of, right before you hit the smoker, you also want to inject your turkey. Now I've already went ahead and injected my turkey, but I'm gonna just show you guys how I hit this turkey here. So what I would use is the trigger injector by the good folks at Oklahoma Joe's. I keep my injections simple too, man. I use, it's just a mixture of butter, some Cajun seasoning, or if you want to go with a Southwest style, what we're doing today, there's definitely room for that too. But I pump up the breast of my turkey a few times throughout. I hit the thighs. I also get the legs, and then you know what? I have a little fun and I hit the wings too. Because why not? Why not go over the top with this stuff? We're cooking for our friends, we're cooking for our families, we're cooking for ourselves. Let's make it taste the way we want it to taste, right? If you've just joined, thank you for joining us. Once again, Smoke Therapy 2020, we're in full effect. I just pulled out the spatchcock turkey. Little bit about that. I went ahead, cut out the spine, flattened it out, and then I've also injected it. So what we're about to do now is season this bad boy up. But before I do so, I just want to leave a little room for people to ask questions. And I'm gonna do my best, y'all, to keep up with these comments here. Man, I told you it's Phoenix, Arizona, man. That sun is shining today. I ain't mad at it though. I like to keep my brine simple, so I'll do a salt water, sugar, and pepper concoction. But you can go crazy with it. You can do the traditional where you throw the peppercorns in it and Worcestershire and soy and all that, and really make it your own. I encourage people to have fun with it, man, for sure. See if there's any more questions in here. Today, what I'm cooking on, and I'll be showing you guys that in a minute here, is the Oklahoma Joe's Rider DLX pellet grill. One of my favorite go-to grills here and smoker. All right. Felicia, I appreciate the love, and I appreciate you all joining me. How long was my brine? I brined the bird for a good, I'd say 12 hours. Pulled it out, washed that brine off, and especially because I'm injecting it, and sometimes the brine, you know, depending on how much salt content you put in it, it can be a little bit overpowering. So makes the video vibrant. Like it. Okay, Chris, I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I did that on purpose. Yeah, for sure. All right, so let's get into this, man. You know what? I feel like y'all need a better view of this thing. So let me really try to pull in here. Okay. Get these flies out of here. Get up out of here, man. Get up out of here. Okay, and if you're sticking with me, if you rocking with me in the comments, go ahead, everybody, and just comment, oh yeah, oh yeah, let's get it. So first thing you can do, you don't even have to like put olive oil or any type of oil on your bird if you don't want to. What I've been doing lately is just hitting it with a little bit of avocado oil spray. Just a little bit of that there. And then I always start, when I spatchcock it, because this is, you know, there's a presentation side. Man, these flies are going to try to eat me up here. When you spatchcock it, there's going to be a presentation side, and then, of course, the inside of the bird. So I just like to season that first. Real quick, to talk about our rub that we have here today. That rub is going to, and I have the, we'll have the recipe for everybody available. That rub includes, let me show it to you while I'm talking about it. The rub here includes salt, brown sugar, garlic powder, onion powder, smoked paprika, black pepper. We got some cumin in there, and then because I love the Southwest style, I'm also putting a couple tablespoons of the chili powder, and of course chipotle pepper powder. So again, I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. We love the chili vibe, so I figured what better way to do our turkey here. I'm just gonna get this rub all over the bird here. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. I'll definitely make sure that I do a little break to get those answered for everybody. Flip this bad boy back on over like so. Like that right there. Okay, and I'm gonna do the same. So just hit this bird with that rub. And go, and you know what? Again, go crazy with this, man. If you want to try something new, this is more of a dialed back version. But you can do any type of seasoning and rubs on poultry. I feel like it always tastes good, especially when it comes to turkey. So yeah, I saw somebody just comment saying good catch on the glove. I appreciate that, man. Y'all almost caught me slipping here. All right, I think that's good enough. What do y'all think? Should we put it on the grill now? Let me know what y'all think, man. All right, so we just got that rubbed down. Pull it back a little bit here. Just got that rubbed down. Yes, I am. My name's Jonathan, and I am using a pellet grill. It's the Oklahoma Joe's Rider DLX. Thank you for tuning in. We just rubbed down our bird. We've already injected it. We've already cut the spine out and spatchcocked it. So it's ready for the smoker. A little bit about the Rider DLX here today. First things first, this thing is a beast, right? I have it sitting at the 300-degree mark. That's where I'm going to be cooking it today. One thing I love about the spatchcock process is the fact that it gives you a more even cook, and it cooks a lot quicker. I should just say overall it's just a more efficient way to cook it. Eric, great question. Eric just asked, how long do you let it sweat? I love letting my birds sweat a good like 10, 15 minutes. You can do what you want to do. For today's purpose, we're definitely going to be putting this on a lot sooner than later. But yeah, that's definitely something you can do. Today, the type of pellets that I am using are applewood pellets. I like using hickory too. I like it all, man. One thing y'all will learn about me, I am not hard to please when it comes to barbecue. Again, if it tastes good, I'm gonna eat it. So Rob says cook evenly. Yep. Majin Torres or Maheen says, oh yeah, I love it, man. Thank you for the energy. What temp are you running? I'm currently at sitting at the 300 mark. I might bump it up just a tad bit, just because I know when I open the lid, the temperature is gonna dip down a little bit. But I like to go at 300. You can do, a lot of people do 275. I like a crispier skin, so I'll go 300. Hey, if you really want it crispy, go 325. But, you know, experiment and try to, you know, try to see what works for you. So allow a couple more minutes here just for everyone to ask some questions before we put this on the smoker here. I do have the pellet grill in smoke mode, which is awesome. It produces a good amount of thin blue smoke, which I like. Does this auto feed the pellets? Technically, yeah, it does auto feed the pellets. So, and you might hear it in the background too. It has a hopper and an auger, and it feeds pellets down into there. If that answers your question, let me know. If not, be a little more specific for me, and I'll get you taken care of, buddy. Higher temps get that crispy skin. You better believe it, man. Where's the probe going to spatchcock? Great question, Todd. I like to put the probe in the thickest part of the breast is where I like to do it. I'm a dark meat guy, so on turkeys, I tend to eat more of the dark meat, the wings, the leg, you know what I mean, the thighs. But for food safety and making sure that I get a juicy, I had to catch myself there. So, so in order for me to get juicy white meat, I will put the probe in the thickest part of the breast. Almost caught me slipping, man. You go juicy, and then you keep running with that. You find yourself in some trouble. All right, so people, I'm gonna come back for more questions. Right now, I'm gonna transition the camera over, show you guys how I'm putting this on the grill, and yeah, we'll get started. One sec here. All right, so let's dip this down here. There we go. Eric Banks, I did inject the bird. Yes, sir. That bird is injected. All right, y'all. So here we go. Here's our bird, seasoned and rubbed down. Now, you can just pick this up with gloves, or I don't care. Do what you want to do. What I find is if I use the tray that I've seasoned it on and I just like slide it onto the grill, that works for me. I'm gonna try to do this live. We'll see if I fail or if I'm successful at it. So stay tuned, y'all. Also got a pan going right under the bird just for drippings, and maybe I'll catch some stuff with that, but let's get into it. Boom, just like that, the bird is on. So, I try to keep things kind of clean, you know what I mean? And if I don't have to keep switching gloves and all that, I definitely will do so. So, I like sliding it on there with the pan real quick, like and easy, and it gets the job done. Bring y'all back here. Now that bird, we just put that on at 300 degrees. If you want to go higher, definitely go higher. If you really want that like crispy skin, I find that 300 degrees is the sweet spot for me. If you want to go lower, drop it down lower. Nice roll and push method. Man, thanks for the love, Chris. Thanks for the love. Yes, indeed. All right, so real quick, just to kind of, if you're just joining us, we spatchcocked the bird, we injected it. A simple injection recipe that I do is 2 sticks of butter, some type of seasoning. I'll even use the same seasoning that we rubbed the bird with. Just make sure you get that set up before you season the bird. You don't want to deal with no type of like contamination and stuff like that. But I do 2 sticks of butter, some type of seasoning. Cajun is cool to go with, and then I do the natural MSG good old garlic powder. I find that garlic powder just adds so much flavor, so I go a little over the top with garlic powder. And then what I'll do is you can put it in the microwave, melt that butter down or however, and then you can inject it in the bird. And that's the same butter solution that I will baste the turkey with 45 minutes to an hour after it's been smoking. So let me catch up on these comments. I see everyone showing some love and asking some very good questions. Adam says, I've had the same smoker for the last year, no complaints. Awesome, man. They make great products, dude, for real. Eric asks, will this be the similar bird you will cook this holiday season? Yeah, this is my go-to. If you really want to experiment, you can even do the turkey this same way, and then find a cool glaze that you can do with it. So a honey sriracha glaze over the top of it to finish it off would be dope. People really bourbon. If you guys are bourbon lovers, you could definitely do something with that, and reduce it with some brown sugar and all that good stuff. Paul asks, I'm just getting through these comments. Thank y'all so much for joining. Paul asks, like most pellet grills, do you see higher the temp, lower the smoke flavor? In a way, yeah. A better way I would answer that is I would say that the longer it's on the grill, or the longer it's in smoke mode, the more smoke flavor it's going to get, versus if you're doing something hot and fast. So never too much butter. Yeah, that's right, brother. Lots of grill questions, bro. Can you show the slide? You know what? Just for you, I will show you the sear and smoke here. Let me show you guys. Let me take this off the tripod. So the cool thing about this this grill and smoker down here, and I don't know if you guys can see it, but down here there's a sear option and a smoke option, and literally a matter of seconds I can switch that over and switch it to sear mode and back over to smoke mode. So especially when you're doing something like a reverse seared steak, that would be good option for doing something like that. I use that all the time for my tri-tips and all that good stuff. All right, let me catch up here. How big is the bird? Very good question, Vince. The bird is just under 10 pounds. Just under 10 pounds. It's not a big bird, is it? It's not a big bird, that's right. What I find is I rather get 2 small birds that equal 20 pounds than to do a big 20-pounder that's going to take me, more time. I'm a big fan of, getting the job done quicker and efficiently. So I'll get 2 small birds. You could put them, you can fit more than 2 on there, because with the racks, but I'll put 2 small birds on at the same time, and that'll produce the same amount. And I'll get a little more flavor because I'm getting more skin. I'm getting 2 times the skin and double the meat. You guys are awesome. Thank you for joining us. Really quick too, I really want to keep making sure that we thank our veterans. Happy Veterans Day. Thanksgiving's around the corner, and what can I say, man? We are thankful for our veterans who have put themselves on the lines for the greater good of our country. So salute, shout out to y'all for sure. How long to cook a 10-pound bird? Very good question as well. I find within a couple hours I can get a bird done, especially if you get to the 140 range, and then you want to crisp up that skin. You can pick up that temperature. It'll finish it off a little quicker, and it'll crispen that skin up as well too. So great questions, guys. I love it. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you for joining. What temp am I rolling at? I'm currently at 300 degrees. And you know what? I'm gonna say this, man. No, I'm not gonna say it. Do y'all want me to say it? I don't know if y'all want me to say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna just... Nope. All right, I'll tell you anyway. So, I love being truthful on these lives and showing y'all the real deal. So when I tell you I'm cooking at 300 degrees, there is no movie magic or gimmicks besides, the finished product, which I'll be able to show you guys today. So I'm going to show you the real deal, authentic. I have this grill set to 300. Let's go see if it's really at 300. Y'all want to see? Let's go see, man. Check this out. Boom. We're sitting at, what does that say, y'all? 308. 308. I got it set to 300. It's at 308, which you'll definitely see with the pellet grill. I mean, it's feeding the pellets to the grill live for me. So you'll see a little a little influx there, but I can't, you know, I haven't had to stoke the fire or anything, which I love doing. But as far as like peace of mind and ease, this thing runs like a trooper. You set it to 300, and it'll keep that ambient temperature around that mark, man. Everyone's like, say it, say it. I'm just now seeing all those comments, man. Awesome, awesome. All right, really quick, too, let me just reposition here. I saw someone earlier had a question in regards to our seasoning. Let me try to back up a little bit. I saw someone had a question in regards to the seasoning and the rub that we're using. Man, the flies are out today, y'all. The seasoning that I used today in order to make this is salt, it's brown sugar, it's garlic powder, it's onion powder, it's smoked paprika. I love smoked paprika, black pepper, cumin. I also love chili powder and chipotle powder as well. So that's what all goes into this Southwest-inspired poultry rub. We're gonna have the recipe and ingredients available for all you guys after this, so stay tuned. We're definitely gonna be sharing the love on how we get this all done. So again, you can't go wrong with butter. So what I'll be doing here shortly, I know I just put it on, but what I'll be doing here shortly, you'll see me take my it's melted butter and that same seasoning that I just rattled off. I'll be taking that and I'll just be drizzling in that over the bird. That's gonna give me an awesome color that I want. And it's like basting it, so it's gonna keep it juicy as well, man. It's gonna keep it looking right, tasting right. My brother Caesar in the house, what's going on? He says, turkey. Hey, man, everybody's enjoying it, and everybody is invited to join this cookout. This is Smoke Therapy 2020, live and direct. It doesn't get much better than this. On Veterans Day, Thanksgiving's coming up. You gotta love it, man. Aaron says he loves his Ryder DLX. Man, I love mine too, don't you? Oh, man, it's an awesome grill, man. Awesome grill. Again, for those just joining us, temperature on this is running at 300, a little over 300 if we're being precise. It's at like 308 when last time we checked it. So there's that. Do we have any more questions? Before I move on, do we have any more questions? Eric Banks says one of the boys is at work watching. That's awesome, man. Thank you for joining in, buddy. Adam says, I've learned if you like it smoky, leave the vents open and let it burn pellets. That's really good advice, man. I've never really paid attention to that. I'll have to try that out, man. Thank you for, that's what I love about this whole platform, man. People can chime in and share experiences with each other, share cooks and information with each other, and we can all do it under the Oklahoma Joe's hashtag Smoke Therapy 2020. I've been on Instagram and Facebook and seen people use the hashtag, and I pull it up and I'm seeing all these cool recipes. I'm seeing all these cool all these cool cooks. You know, from the pellet grills on Oklahoma Joe's to the offset smokers to the Judge grill to the little that's a good trivia question. Who in here knows what the smallest Oklahoma Joe's grill is called? Live trivia right there. What is the smallest sized Oklahoma Joe's grill? What's the name of it? Winner gets a virtual hug. Ian says, did you brine it for how long? I did brine it for about 12 hours. I really like to take it 24, but I was short on time, so it was 12 hours. And, dude, I just answered your question, and you got it. That is correct, man. The smallest Oklahoma Joe's grill is the Rambler. Todd, great job. It's the Rambler, and even that thing is a beast. I take it to the lake when we having lake days. I take it up camping with us, man. That's an awesome product as well. The whole line is awesome, man. All right, so before we transition, really quick, just to show you guys what's going on. Grill still running steady over there. I'm just fielding questions. So typically, this 9 to 10 pound bird, again, this is a small bird. This will take us in the ballpark You know, 2 hours, might go a little over 2. You can cut it down short if you raise your temperature. For bigger birds, of course, you're gonna need a little more time. So if it's a 12 pounder, you might wanna give it 2.5 hours. Above that, you know, start looking at things at 3 hours. One thing that I will say, whether it's a short cook or a long cook, 45 minutes into it, or, you know, again, this isn't a rule, it's just what I do. At least 45 minutes into the cook, I do like to go and drizzle a little butter over, butter mix over it, butter and some seasonings, just to give it that color that we like. Yep, and you can see in the comments, the guys just dropped the link to the grill that I'm using. That is the Ryder DLX pellet grill. That is the beast. That is the best of all pellet grills. Seriously, man. Yes, indeed. Awesome questions. Thank you guys so much for joining and being interactive. I got to come up with another cool trivia question. Or y'all might have one for me. I don't know. Hey, what we got, man? Now, I already pre-melted my butter, but sometimes if I haven't done that for the drizzle that I'm talking at the 45-minute mark, I do it in increments of every 45 minutes, depending on how, you know, big the bird is and how long the cook is. Typically, what I will do is I will just take a metal bowl or something that can be on the grill. I'll put 2 sticks in here. I'll put seasonings in here, and then while the bird is smoking over there, I'll just put it on the bottom rack, away from the bird, of course, because it's not fully cooked yet. Put it on the bottom rack, let that warm up, and then I'll just use that and baste it over the top. So what you're seeing today is a lot of prep work that I've already done that I usually do, you know, the night before or, you know, live while I'm doing it. So just wanted to include that. Yes, indeed. Really quick, too, if we have any vets in the house, go ahead. I know I've asked this already, but if we have any veterans in the house, go ahead. Drop us the American flag emoji. If you can't find it, just say I'm a vet in the comments. We definitely want to show y'all some love and some appreciation. We honor y'all, man, straight up. It's all love. That's what barbecue's about, man. It's about good vibes, community, family, friends. Smoke Therapy 2020, that's what that's about as well, man. I'm pretty simple when it comes to the sides. I'll definitely, you know, this Thanksgiving with this type of bird that I'm doing, I'm definitely going to make sure that I'm doing mashed potatoes. I love corn on the cob. I love my wife's macaroni and cheese. Mine is all right. Hers is better. Todd says he needs one of the bibs. Appreciate it, man. I don't even know. It's not even branded or anything. I won it on eBay like a few years ago. Chris wants to know, do you use drip bucket catch liners? No, I should. Thanks for the reminder. Again, man, I'm the messy dude, man. Backyard style, family barbecue. But yeah, that's definitely one of those things I should look into because it does make, you know, the whole cooking process a lot more cleaner and efficient for sure. Chris, what's good, man? We appreciate your service, man. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, vets. I'm seeing awesome comments in here. Everyone's thanking vets, thanking everyone who served, everyone who's here with us today, and everyone who isn't, man, for sure. That's what's up. Rob, yes, indeed, man. That is the hashtag to use, Smoke Therapy 2020. Hashtag Smoke Therapy 2020 to be precise. Of all the Oklahoma... Gerardo's going to ask me the hardest question today, huh? Of all the Oklahoma Joe smokers, which do you prefer the most? Why are you going to do me like that, man? Why are you going to let me be on this live? You going to ask me that question in front of everybody, in front of the world? My favorite one is the one that is hot and ready. My favorite Oklahoma Joe smoker is the one that is hot and up to temp and ready to take some meat. That's my answer to it. Felicia, I appreciate that. Much love to you as well. Adelita says, you're going to make all your neighbors hungry. They've been hungry. I'm out here cooking all the time, man. First Oklahoma Joe's product was the Oklahoma Joe's, the Bandera smoker. It's like the vertical smoker, and it has the box. Man, that thing was, all of these smokers are built like a tanks, but that thing just called me when I saw it. And that was like 6 years ago. Yeah, that was about 6 years ago. Sorry, y'all, I'm just getting caught up on all these comments here. Gerardo is saying he's only asking because he's trying to decide which one he wants. He wishes he can get them all. Hey, everyone in the comments, if you are an Oklahoma Joe's fan, owner, and you have experience with them, help our man Gerardo out, because I can't answer that question, man. It really is too hard for me. Which products do you guys have? And let them know if you guys love them. Let them know which one you guys think is the best. All right, so we got a little bit of movie magic that's coming up here. Okay, y'all. What's gonna happen is I've already pre-smoked a turkey for you guys, because I know y'all want to see how this turkey is gonna look. Bobby says the offset Longhorn. That's one of my favorites for sure, man. There's something about waking up early, getting your wood started, getting it up to temperature, stoking it, maintaining it. It's a labor of love for sure, man. Todd has 5. Woo! Todd's a big boy. That's big boy grilling and smoking right there, Todd. I like it, man. Again, a little bit of movie magic. I have one. I have a turkey that's ready for us. It actually came off right before I went live. That's why I was a couple minutes late. But that's resting. And I always like to rest my turkeys about 30 minutes. I'm a little over right now, but definitely 30 minutes. Just let things calm down. It's still going to be hot. It's still going to taste good. Do not worry. So yeah, right now, you're seeing that I just put that turkey on. It's getting a good amount of smoke on the Oklahoma Joe's Rider DLX. That thing is underway and going. And once you rest it, there's only one thing to do: to dig in. Now I'm not gonna do y'all wrong and sit here and eat in front of y'all. I might, we'll see. But I definitely will show you how how I go through, kind of break the bird down a little bit, separate the things, and present it to the family. So how well does it hold heat in the winter? Yeah, so I find that it holds heat great. I'm in Arizona, so our winters aren't really winters, bro. Maybe someone in here who else is an owner can chime in on that, but I find that it holds temperatures really well, really efficiently too. So it's been on there about, I'd say 30-35 minutes. Kind of lost track of time here, but one thing I want to show you guys that I do too, of course, is I don't do it right when I put the bird on, but I do like to probe it. So typically in a typical cook is I would go and probe it when it's time for me to drizzle that butter over, or I should say baste the turkey with the butter mix that we're doing. But today, because things are a little different and this is a live, just really quick, I'm gonna bring you guys back over to the smoker, and yeah, I'll show you how I'm gonna put this probe in the bird. And you know what? I know it's early, but shoot, man. I'll even show y'all how I hit it with the butter mix too. We're having fun today. We're freestyling it. We're winging it. There we go. Just like that. Alright, so before I probe it, I'm just gonna hit it with this butter mix. Just melted butter and seasoning. We got the, we'll have all the ingredients available for everyone. Just gonna take a basic brush here and just baste that turkey all over. see that smoke pouring out? I'm hitting it with butter, so some of that butter is dripping all the way down and hitting some of the grates here. But yeah, the Ryder DLX, man, this thing's a beast. It is a beast. All right, so let's probe it real quick. Got our probe here, just going in the thickest part of the breast. Oh, there we go. And yeah, man, you could put it in the, the left. You could put it in the left breast. You could put it in the right. You could find a better spot. Do you, man? All right, we are underway for sure. All right, I'm just gonna press back a little bit here. If you're just joining us, I'm using applewood pellets. That's what I'm using for the smoke here today. One thing I do want to try is just mixing a couple of the pellets, just combining them and trying something different out too. Also, the Oklahoma Joe's Competition Blend, that's a really good pellet mixture as well. Todd, that's a great question. I'm not too familiar with whether or not you can put a blanket on there. I haven't had the need to, but definitely don't. You know what? Don't even ask me. Ask the good folks at Oklahoma Joe's, man. I don't want to be the person responsible. I'm just kidding. So once again, Smoke Therapy 2020. The show is underway. We basted our turkey. It's been on there only about 35 minutes or so, but I want to show you guys how this finished product is going to look. So really quick, we're going to transition back over to the table. I'm going to get some things set up and be right back with you, all right? Man, let me tell you about these flies. These flies are going nuts for this turkey, man. This is insane. All right, time to get this bird on the butcher board, and then we'll get it sliced up. Ladies and gentlemen, through the magic of time, once that bird hits 165 in the breast, you'll want to pull it off, and it should look a little something like this. Shoo! Look at that there. That's your bird there, man. All right, I'm going to put this on the table. We'll get up close and personal, and we'll start chopping it down, man. Don't mind the flies, y'all. All right, let's press in here. If that turkey looks all right to y'all, somebody drop me a turkey emoji. Smoke Therapy 2020 is underway. It's in full effect. And we're looking pretty darn good today, man. Pretty darn good. Gobble, 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 let's go. Now this turkey has been resting for about a little over 30 minutes. So, when you pull this off of the smoker, definitely make sure you give it some time to rest. Get some gloves on here. I'm gonna be at war with these flies today, man. All right, so we'll just come through with our blade. Just gonna take off this thigh here. Take off this other thigh over here as well. Put these over here together. Trying to have somewhat of a little presentation here. Get this little wing off here. It don't gotta be pretty as long as it tastes good. And all I'm doing, I'm simply separating this stuff so that I know, especially for my family, I know a lot of them particularly like the breast, and I usually take on the dark meat. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna just find that breastbone and slice on the side of it just to get it to detach from the carcass here. There'll still be some meat left on the carcass, but for the most part, we'll get the juicy part of this breast here. Again, find that bone, take our blade, and just follow down like so. And this thing is dripping with juice. I'm not even gonna discard this because there's still a good amount of meat on it. But really quick, just so you guys can see that the juice is loose, I'm just gonna cut right down the middle and show you guys. You see here, look at that there. You know what? This won't even do it justice. I'll show you guys. Woo! Look at that there. That bird is juicy. Let's get this sliced up here. And get that out the way. Oh man, these flies are smelling it now. We got that skin with a good amount of crisp on it. Flavor from our injection and our rub. Move that out the way. Put our legs over here like that. Our thighs, I should say. Put the wings there like so. All right, let me take these gloves off and give you guys the finale shot. Whew. Thank y'all for holding tight, man. Let me catch up on these comments really quick. Awesome, lots of great questions. Beautiful, beautiful. Yep, I'm out of Phoenix, Arizona is where I'm located. Nice sunny day for sure. Just give you guys a quick up close and personal view of this bad boy here. Ooh, that bird's looking good too. The bird that we just put on is right here. That's still going strong. And then here's our finished product right there. Look at that. And you know, I hate to eat in front of you guys, but I just got to try just a little piece here, just a little piece here. Let's see here. There's our breast meat. Woo! Nice, tender and juicy. That's a bomb. All right, so in closing here, I'm just gonna leave a couple more minutes for any more questions that we might have. If you're late to the party, this was a smoked spatchcock turkey. We did the Southwest rub on it, just to give it that not Cajun, but that spice, that kick. Beautiful. Yep, the recipe will be available. We'll make sure that we share the recipe, and it'll have all the ingredients and all that good stuff for you. So really quick, what we did, we had a 9-pound bird. You can go bigger, you can go smaller, it's all up to you. We inject, of course, first we brined it for about 12 hours. You can go longer if you want. We injected it with our butter mixture. Again, all the recipe and information will be available to everyone. From there, we rubbed it down, and then last but not least, we cooked it. We cooked it at 300 degrees. This bird's gonna take, in this, 8 to 9 pounds is gonna take a couple hours. The more you go up, of course, the longer it's gonna be. And then from there, we sliced it on up, and it's ready to eat now. Beautiful. Put you guys over here. Again, the grill of today was the Oklahoma Joe's Ryder DLX pellet grill. The thing is built like a tank. I've thrown all types of meat at it. Keeps temperature amazingly. You could do super long cooks on it. You can go hot and fast on it. It has the sear mode where the flame will even kick up if you want to do steaks or burgers, things like that. Awesome product by the good folks at Oklahoma Joe's. If no one has any other questions, what I always like to say is, hey, if it's your grill, it's your rules. And if it's your food, it's your rules. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this first edition of Smoke Therapy 2020 Thanksgiving edition. Derek Wolf is going to be following up. He's got an awesome recipe that he's going to be following with. Again, thank you to our veterans. Happy Veterans Day. Thank you all for joining. And if it's your grill, it's your rules. If it's your food, it's your rules. And it's done when it's done. My name is Jonathan. Peace and love, y'all.